Good morning, it's Kathy at Fusion of Color Cosmetics, and we're going to do a little video on our brushes that we carry. A couple girls asked about them, so we figured we'll do a little video. We'll do a few at a time. Today we're going to do some of the eyeshadow brushes. We carry Royal brushes, very nice brushes. They're made in Indiana. And let's start out with our first one. This is my brush, and this is the 400. I use this brush a lot. It's a shader brush, and that's this here one. It's synthetic. On the back of the package it's called a large shader for applying and blending eyeshadow. Paddle shape, round tip. Natural hair, sorry. And they clean up well, they wash well. And like I said, what I like about it, I like the handle because it's a little shorter. And I like because it's flat. And when I mean that it grabs the minerals, let me show you. This is Daffodil. Of course, I have too much on there, but look at how it grabs it. And smush it in the lid. Tap off. See? And it just applies it where you put it. Okay, another tip I've learned from all the makeup artists that I've met. A lot of us, we do this when we put our eyeshadow on. Well, when you do that, you're brushing it off. Tap it. Press it into your primer if you use a night primer, which you should with everybody's makeup. I don't care whose it is. And see how nice it goes on? Okay, let me measure it for you too. They wanted me to measure them. It is 6.5 inches long. So that's this one here. And the other shaders we have a number 405 small shader. Same basic principle. I want to touch the head of the brush and get my dirty hands all over it. And when you get it, there's instructions on the back from Royal on what the brush is designed for, which I think is pretty neat. Okay. You can see this is a new brush in the package that I can't get out. Okay, here it comes. See, the head is just smaller. See? Same length, but that's that one. I will take it out of the package, and that's the C405 small shader. And what is this one? This one is the C415 mini shader. Play around with your brushes. Use them for more than one use than they're supposed to be used for. I mean, just because it says lip brush, I use lip brush. I might line my eyes with them. You know, it depends on what I happen to grab in the morning. Oh, boy, these are packed well. In here. And of course you have to wash them with the London brush soap that we carry. That's a must. And here, this is, I shouldn't have put the other one back in the package, but you can kind of see the different sizes. And they all have their own function. It depends on what you're comfortable using putting your eyeshadow on with. I like a smaller brush only because I think I have more control with it and I can place the color where I want it. So those are the shader brushes. And I keep probably getting out of the picture here because I'm not paying attention. Okay, the next ones we'll talk about are the crease brushes. Okay, this is my crease brush. And it's a C430 crease. I want to say they're all the same length. Yes, 6.5 inches. Okay, that's this. And these are fluffier at the end. This is for the crease of your eye. Or you can use them for blending. This one's natural hair also. Okay, we don't need to take this one out of the package because this is this one. And you could see it's different. And hold on, let's see, use some. This one is Deep Sea. See how it applies a light amount of shadow for the crease, and it fits in your crease. You go, I call them windshield wiper brushes. Just go back and forth like that, and it blends everything out. Nice brush. And here's the different sizes. Now these are smudger. Here's another. It's called a smudger brush to me. I would use this for a crease brush. I probably should have taken them out of the package before all this. See, it's fuller. And a tad shorter than 6.5 inches. But these are workhorses. I mean, they really last a long time. Royal's a good name. They've been around 75 years. They, like I said, wash well, they work well, they hold up. Here is, okay, this is mine. I have other ones that I use in my set. These are just extra new ones that I had for myself because I always have to have more than one of everything. And this is a C420 smudger. Now this I use to do the outer edge of your eye, and again I pat with, let's see here, that's some eyeshadow on there. Smush it in here. Let me turn this camera a little more this way. And see, it just deposits the minerals where you want it. And it's a little stiffer. It's not as fluffy as a crease brush. You could see it's a little firmer. Crease is pretty fluffy. This is firmer, shorter, and it's tapered more. You can line with it if you want. If you like to do smoky eye and you don't like those real heavy lines, just mind the shot here. Here. Of course I don't have enough on. Oh, now I do. See, it just glides very nicely. And that's what I do. I just use a little bit. So that's a smudger. And these are another version of a smudger brush. This is a mini smudger. Okay. God, they have good packaging. I'm wasting everyone's time trying to get these out of the package. Didn't think it would be that difficult. Okay, mini smudger. It's okay, smaller. So this is probably 5 inches maybe. Do a quick measure. Oh, 6 inches. Okay. If you can, I always leave the little plastic that comes with it on the brush to save the bristles. But see how small, how short it is compared to that one. And this one, I don't want to use it. Again, I would use it for a liner brush to make a soft line. But you have to play with your brushes. Play around with them, like with the makeup. Just because it says eyeshadow and you think it'll make a nice blush, use it for that. Use your brushes for different, get more bang for your buck out of everything. And this is another smudger. This is a synthetic smudger brush, BC 422. Royal has a synthetic line that is really, really, really nice. It's one of the nicest synthetic lines I found in brushes. And great for mineral makeup if you're a mineral makeup wearer. So, and that's this one. And it's a little, well, it's basically the same size hairs as the natural, but they're a little bit stiffer. You can see, a little firmer, softer, firmer, but basically the same. Use it the same way, use it for a liner, but synthetic, firmer, same size as the natural. And there's a couple back here that we'll go over real quick. If I can get this back in here. This is a synthetic shader, and it's angled. And what I like about Royal, they give you a little information on the back of the brush. What it's for, what it's made out of, where it goes. Okay, come on. And same size, 6.5. They're all basically 6.5 inches long. And this one's angled for in the crease of your eye. Synthetic, like I said, the synthetics are a little stiffer. Not much. Little, I shouldn't say stiffer, firmer. So that's that one. And these are another synthetic brush. This is called a shader brush. I would use the shader brush for all over the eye, but I have one brush upstairs that's the flat one. When I'm in a hurry, I use it for all over my eye. I use it for my crease. I use it for the outer edge of my eye. You can't line with it. It's a little thick. But, and this is a C411S synthetic. And it's not super flat like the other one was. Let's see where it's at. See this one? It's flatter. This one's not quite as flat, but it holds the minerals on and any makeup. And again, pat it. Don't do that because you're wiping off your makeup. But that's this one. And the last one I have out is the concealer. And this is the C210 concealer. And it's, of course, a smaller brush than all of them. This is for getting it, you know, putting on your concealer. It's synthetic. And what I like about these, I use this for like the corner part of your eye where you want to highlight, where you have the dark circle where the hollow of your nose and your eye is. And it holds minerals. It's just not only for concealers. Okay. See? And if you want to use it as a liner brush, you can. Let me get some. Here's some darker color. See? You can use it for a liner brush too. Use your brushes, like I keep saying, in different ways. Find more uses for them. And for concealer though, it holds the cream concealer. It holds, if you want to use it for when you prime your eyes, another good brush. And again, they wash beautifully, last. Good liner brushes. And this is some of the ones that we carry. And I hope the video helped describe the differences in them. And we'll do a few more later, and we'll go through the whole line, and hopefully you'll like it. If you have any questions, you always know to get a hold of us at www.fusionofcolor.net. Send me a question if you have them. Get a hold of us. We're always around to answer your questions. And sometimes if I forget and you don't hear from me in a few days, always remind me. So we hope you liked the video. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you for watching.